good thing. But you come to a Dhamma center, and nobody example here, so when you get here yourself, so you close eye, use this practice, mentally chant prayer, this one. It's become very powerful. After you see this statue also different. First you come, you sit down here, this statue is just, oh yeah, it's nice, shining, good, golden statue, very beautiful, right? But then you sit down, really chant these prayers, focus, practice. After this object is different. Your fear is different, seeing also different. Do you understand what I mean? Clearly? Okay, so now I'm going to share with you this each sections a little bit, and then we little bit meditation each section. It's a very good practice, used for not too long, simple. It's actually all practices here. The meaning is like if you wanted to meditate, use this one, it's become meditation. They use this prayer as all different levels meditations. You can follow, depend the individual level person, you know. So you can see we can follow this, and I share with you. So individual has different meanings and different levels of meditation you can get. So here in the Samadharija Sutra, it said, means like in the Sutra they said, those who means we are, you know, those who, right? We are while walking, sitting, standing, or sleeping, recollect the more like Buddha, were always in Buddha's presence, and were attain the vast nirvana. So, see, people who meditate Buddha, like when you're standing, when you're walking, when you're sleeping, always remind that thinking about the Buddha, visualize. So then you can, if you do that way, Buddha is always present there. So your mind is always naturally connect with the Buddhas. Your mind is connect with the Buddhas, no any obstacles there. See, also same time is purify our karma. Okay, Buddha is like usually you think somewhere else, like physical forms. That is a little bit misunderstood. Buddha is, you know, when long as you have devotion, connect with that, visualize, Buddha is always there. See, that's the reason he said, we'll always be in the presence. Buddha's presence is always there. And we attain the West nirvana. So then also we free from samsara to get nirvana. Very simple practice, right? So you all have a Buddha's image, tangas, pictures, statues. So see, that's the reason we easy to visualize the Buddha. We have to easy to think about Buddha. So then when you think and all this time meditate, practice, so Buddha is always there, we can attain enlightenment. And his pure body is the color of gold. Same is the statue, look, beautiful is the protector of the world. So the Buddha is only refuge, the protector means like refuge. So we can take refuge to Buddha. The reason is Buddha only can help us free from samsara, lead to take to the nirvana. However, visualize him like this practice, the meditation of the Bodhisattva. In keeping with this, we should practice remembering our incomparable teacher, the Lord of the sages, means like our incomparable teacher is Buddha Shakyamuni. So the Lord of the sages in the following way. So that's why we have to visualize and meditate. So now we go to the page 13. So page 12 is already finished. Page 13. So now we have to visualize and meditate this Buddha Shakyamuni. Visualization, and so usually when you sit down and visualize, all is become emptiness. So this all physical, external, all these objects transform into the naturally emptiness. retain that, and then unborn emptiness, and the unceasing appearance of depending arising are the way of illusory unity. In the emptiness, Buddhas arise. So unceasing appearance of depending arising are the way of illusory unity means. So Buddha is actually come from emptiness means interdependently arise. Interdependently, right? So not permanently arise. So interdependently arise is emptiness arise. Interdependent and permanent is the same. So this section we have to talk lots, explain, otherwise very hard to understand. We don't have much time to explain, Interdependently arise means. Actually everything is interdependently arise. So when we visualize, also Buddha is interdependently we visualize. Buddha is not permanently inherently exists somewhere there. So we visualize, interdependently comes. Arising are the way of illusory unity. Before me discuss. So then we visualize offering things. After that we can visualize this all offerings in front of us. Or then we visualize jewel lying throne, since Buddha's throne is lying throne. Can you see, right? So visualize that. And then top is a lotus sun and the moon, these seeds. Then the top, the incomparable teacher lying over the Shakya, the top that we visualize the Buddha Shakyamuni. So then Buddha Shakyamuni, his body the color of gold, adorned with major and minor mice. So clad in the three Dharma robes, he sits in Vajra posture. So he's sitting leg cross the leg. That's why I call Vajra posture. So his right hand gracefully pours in the earth touching mudra, and his left hand is a gesture of meditation, holding on arm bowl full of nectar. Just look at the statue, exactly the same, yeah? Like a mountain of gold, manifesting, he shines in a splendor, spreading beams of wisdom light across the whole expanse of space. So visualize like that, and then with him is the 8 colossal suns. So that means like 8 special disciples, 16 eaters and the like. So 16 arhats. There are vast ocean like retinue of noble beings encircling him all around. Simply think of him, and he grants the glory of the highest bliss, liberation from samsara and the nirvana. The true extreme, he is the great being, perfect embodiment, every source of refuge. So that's the visualization. This meditation is even you not chant, so just you can visualize, mentally you can visualize these sections one by one. So then actually you practicing Buddha Shakyamuni. You practice Buddha Shakyamuni, then you practice all the 1,000 Buddhas. It's Buddha Shakyamuni embodiment of 1,000 Buddhas. So sometimes we hard to chant this, like lordly. We need something special location to do that. But long as you have this memorized, these prayers, you can chant all the time mentally. Even you can do prayer, this one in the car, in your office, wherever you get, you can chant these prayers. When you have time, let it sit down and close eye, close eye, just be mentally prayer, practice this one. So very easy to do. So now we're going to do this chant together, and then we meditate together, okay? Short time each section meditate. So now we page 13 chant together. Unborn emptiness and the unceasing appearance of depending arising are the way of illusory unity. Before me in the sky, images, vast colors of offerings, on a jewel lying throne and the lotus sun and the moon they see, and the incomparable teacher lying over the Shakyas. His body the color of gold, adorned with major and minor mice, Clad in the three Dharma robes, he sits in Vajra posture. His right hand gracefully posed in the earth-touching mudra. In his left hand is the gesture of meditation, holding one bowl full of nectar. Like a mountain of a god, manifesting, he shines spindle beams of wisdom light across the whole expanse of space. The air colossal suns, 16 eaters, and the lake, a vast ocean, laden of noble beings, in second hand all alone. Saintly think of him, and he grant the glory of the highest liberation from samsara and the nirvana. The true extremes, he is the great being, perfect embodiment of the source of refuge. So now we're going to do the meditation together. Everyone, close eye. First, focus a little bit, breathe 3 times. Breathe in. Mind resting with the breath. Recognize you are breathing. Breathe out. Release all thoughts. Be with your mind, be with your body in the temple with us together. Breathe in. Your mind, body connecting together. Breathe out, letting go whatever you hold in your mind. Let go thoughts. Breathe in again. Hold. So now visualize whatever we see in this object, everything. Mentally think is emptiness, become transformed into emptiness, nothing is exist. It's called unborn emptiness. Then same as the rainbow lights, Buddha is arise interdependently. Rainbow lights is not really permanently exist, but we can see clearly. Same is like that. Buddha is arise interdependent in front of us. Then mentally visualize many offerings. We can think about our body, speech, mind too. You can offer all or whatever we owned, or something you mentally create in your mind. Offering to Buddha. So then Buddha his body is the color of gold. So his body has major and minor marks. So his body has 3 Dharma robes. He sits Vajra posture. His right hand gracefully posed in the earth touching mudra, right hand on the right knees, earth touching mudra. And his left hand in the gesture of meditation, holding on amber full of nectar, like a mountain of gold. Manifesting, he shines in splendor, spreading beams of wisdom light across the whole expanse of space. So then with him, 8 colossal sons, 60 eaters, and you don't know these teachers, but just think many bodhisattvas there, or lineage teachers. And like the scar eaters in the lake of vast ocean, like retinue of noble beings encircle him all around. Simply think of him and he grant the glory of the highest bliss. Liberation from samsara and the nirvana, the two extremes. He is the great being, perfect embodiment, every source of refuge. So Buddha is the great being, so perfect embodiment, every source we can take refuge to Buddha. So now next is your opening eye, and we're going to chant page 14. Bottom of the 14. With your great compassion, you embody this disturbing and the general world, me far-handed made aspirations. You are exalted as the white lotus. Whoever hears your name shall never return to samsara. Most compassionate teacher, to you I pay homage. So now this is a prostration to Buddha. So we close eye, mentally, offer kind of the prostration to Buddha. The reason is Buddha's compassion, and Buddha embraced this turbulent and degenerate world. So in this degenerate world is Buddha's effort to us. He shared teaching for us. So that's his compassion we have to recognize. So he did so much aspirations for benefit other beings. The reason is his compassion. So his aspiration, his compassion arise. So we hear Buddha's name, also we never return to samsara. Means like we can enlightenment many lifetimes after. That reason you are most compassionate teacher. So to you I pay homage. We mentally our body, speech, mind, prostration to Buddha. So now next page 15. We chant this together. All my own and others' virtues of body, speech, and mind together, with all our possessions, visualize like samembadas of clothes are offered to you. So we stop there, and mentally. So now is whatever we read here, just all my own, whatever we own things, and also some we don't own other things too. There are also virtues too, virtuous deeds, our virtuous deeds. And so mentally offering our body, speech and mind together with all our possessions. So visualize like Samendabada offering clothes offered to you, means like we bring all our body, speech, mind, and all whatever you are holding something, you're strongly attached things. Mentally, everything offering to Buddha. So usually whatever we own things is a causes of us suffering. No, use this object is causes of accumulation merit. Become causes of happiness. We create accumulation merit, causes of happiness. So you bring everything your own mind offering to Buddha. now open your eye. And next is a confession. All the harmful actions and transgressions I have committed throughout beginningless time, each and every one I know confess, with intense and heartfelt regret. So now we just meditate, visualize that section. All the harmful actions and transgressions I have committed throughout beginningless time means like when beginningless time until now we did some harmful actions and transgressions. So committed through our body, speech, mind. Some we know, some we don't know, but we just bring all whatever we did, harmful actions and transgressions, bring to our mind, and confession to Buddha. So New Year time is a good practice. It's become more increasing. Practice is more powerful than usually. New Year and some full moon, like that kind of days, more powerful. Practice is powerful. So then also we can confess other beings, no virtuous deeds to mentally confessing. So I have committed throughout the beginningless time, each and every one I know confess with intense and heartfelt regret. So we confess, and then we have to happy because we already purify our karma, no virtuous deeds. This section sometimes people misunderstand that they feel bad, but that is misunderstand practice the wrong way. So we have confessing is then meaning is like you purify karma and have to rejoice actually. So now next one is we chant together. In all virtuous actions of the noble ones and ordinary beings accumulated throughout the past, present, and the future, I rejoice. So now close eye. And rejoice. See, we're practicing together. We can rejoice each other. We can rejoice this practice together. And then also rejoice Buddha's compassion, wisdom, spiritual beings benefit other beings. Anyone doing good things, we can rejoice. So that's Mary also comes share together. In all virtuous actions of the noble ones means Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Then also not only Buddha, Bodhisattvas, ordinary beings also doing accumulation. So we can rejoice. Then we can rejoice like some people, the past, this time, present, and the future, whatever people doing good things, we are rejoice. Include our practice too. So now we go to the next one. Next one is this little bit shorter, so we can go 2 sentences together. 2 sections. Turn the veil of perform and wear Dharma teachings, ceaselessly in every direction. Apply your wisdom, body, legs, space, and remains changeless throughout the past, present, and the future. Yet in the perception of those to be guided, you go through the display of birth and death. Even so, let your form body continue always to appear. So no close eye. So first is the Dharma teaching, like aware of the perform and where's Dharma teaching, ceaselessly in every direction, I pray. recoasting to Dharma teachings. Mentally meditate that antidote our wrong view. Then recourse Buddha's day and that spiritual teachers not pass into nirvana, more benefit other beings. So your wisdom body is like space and remain changeless throughout the past, present, future. Actually, Buddha never passed. He just only show us for, like same as the dreaming or kind of show only us, but not really pass away. Always there, Buddha is always there. So that what he did is, yet in the perception of those to be guided, you go through the display of birth and the death. So with perceptions, some people see that, and then the more practice Dharma, they recognize impermanent. Even so, let your form body continue always to effort. The Buddha is always there. So now we next one together. Dedication. Through all the virtues I have accumulated in the past or accumulating now and will accumulate in the future for the sake of benefiting of all beings who are infinite as space. May you, the sovereign of Dharma, be forever blessed, and may all attain the state of the virtuous one, the Lord of Dharma. So now this one, we just also same mentality. We're doing this practice prayers, wishing benefit all other beings, share for others. And so dedication we can do next last section. And then we go to page 16. We can do means like we can, if we get time, we can meditate when we finish everything. So now we have to, recognize the Buddha's his quality, Buddha's the benefiting for us. So we chant this one, is then you comes more devotion to Buddha, and when devotion arises, so we can get more blessing from the Buddha. So now we chant this together. Living beings like us, deaf in this general age, have no guidance and protection. Because of your kindness, caring for us with surpassing compassion, every manifestation in this world now of the three jewels is your enlightening activity. You are our only refuge, incomparable spring. So from our hearts we pray, with total confidence and faith. Do not neglect the great promise you made in times gone by, but hold us until we attain enlightenment with your compassion. So we meditate, cultivate this. This is cultivating Buddha's his compassion. So this is the general age time. We don't have a guidance and protections. So that's the reason we have to think about Buddha's kindness, caring for us with surpassing compassion. We cultivate thinking his compassion. Buddha means not only the statue, Buddha means like we have to recognize his compassion. We have to know we are in this degenerate time. We have good karma, create good karma. That's why we have connection to the Buddha, this degenerate time. So many sentient beings, see, most beings no connections. We have to think about our connection with the Buddha is for we are lucky. And then we have to think about the Buddha, his compassion, his kindness, caring for us with his surpassing compassion. Every manifestation in this world now of the three jivas is your enlightening activities. Then Buddha's many manifestations benefit other beings. Then you are our only refuge. Buddha is only our refuge. That's the reason incomparable teacher. Supreme. So we can see this section is so deep meaning. If we study all these different religions, Buddhist philosophies, then you will recognize Buddha is only you are our only refuge means incomparable supreme. So then he is the supreme teacher. So from our hearts we pray with total confidence in the faith. Do not neglect the great promise you made. Time going by. So Buddha always has promised help for other beings. That's the reason we pray for him, ask him, but hold us until we attain enlightenment with your compassion. So now we chant this together. Next one, it says supplication to Buddha. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Aha, Complete Perfect Buddha, Glorious Conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings, in you take refuge. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Aha, Complete Perfect Buddha, Glorious Conqueror Shakyamuni Buddha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings, in you take refuge. Lamai Dombai Jom Dende, Te Yen Ye Bai Da Jom Bai Yang Da Bai, Zobe Sanje Bar Jarwa Shakya De Bala, Sanze Lo Che De Jab Zen Che Wo. Lamai Dombai Jom Dende, Te Yen Ye Bai Da Jom Bai Yang Da Bai, Zobe Sanje Bar Jarwa Shakya De Bala, Sanze Lo Chu De Jab Zen Che. So if you don't know any other prayers, only you chant this, what just we chant this section, and then you visualize the Buddha. So that's also possible, then you practice in Buddha Shakyamuni. If you know this whole, this what we did prayer, is very good. If you do know that, but only you chant this section, every day, much ever you can, then come Buddha is immediately appear to your mind when you chant these prayers. So this prayer is actually we can follow by medicine Buddha, we can follow by Buddha Amitabha, using same prayer. Usually we say Supreme Teacher is that part is we didn't use. The Supreme Teacher is only used for Buddha Shakyamuni. So we say Bhagavan, Tathagata, Ahara, Complete and the perfect Buddha, glorious conqueror, medicine Buddha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings. See? So then also say Bhagavan, Tathagata, Ahara, Complete, the perfect Buddha, glorious conqueror, Buddha Amitabha, to you pay homage, to you make offerings, in you take refuge. So that's why you can change this to medicine Buddha, Buddha Amitabha, or other Buddhas too. Same words. But then we don't do the Supreme Teacher. Supreme Teacher is only one Buddha Shakyamuni. So you don't have to say that when you use this prayer for other Buddhas. So when you chant this, then actually you practicing the Buddha Shakyamuni. Okay? So then now we chant couple times this mantra, Tiyata Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Tiyata Om Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Tiyata Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Tiyata Om Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Tiyata Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Tiyata Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa, Om Mene Mene Mahamanaya Soa. So usually we chant them 100 times, 200, much more we have time you can chant there. today we don't have time, so we finish there. And now we continue. So when you finish it, so we have to meditate like this way. So now you all close eye, I read this, Then mentally, this Buddha, his body we already visualize it. We have a statue here, and you can think about these statues. Buddha is here. From the Buddha's body, there emanates red rings. See, this all light red is this coming from the Buddha's body. So then our multi-color rays of wisdom, like this all, light is different color, is actually wisdom light. It's dispelling all our and the others obscurations, dissolving to your body. So then purify our obscurations. And casting all the genuine qualities of the Mahayana path. So then purify our karma obscurations, then naturally increasing Mahayana path true arising within us means love, wisdom, compassion is arising for our mind. So that we attain the level of perfection from which we will never return again to samsara. Then we never go back to samsara. So we have to meditate like that way. So otherwise you just say, oh, Buddha help me, only not enough. So we have to put effort, practice together. So then Buddha is like object, support us. We put effort together, so it's naturally can benefit for us. Only Buddha there, if we don't put effort, then nothing going to benefit. So that's the reason Buddhists are interdependent. Buddhists is interdependent. We have to put effort. And we use this meditation, teaching, practice, and then Buddha support. So this all comes together, is benefit. Okay, so now we finish it there. We go to the page in 91. It's in Zambala prayer. So it's good to do the New Year time Zambala prayer. So we usually do these prayers every day in the center. So actually good to do every year, but every day, but we don't have people don't have time to do. So every month or New Year time also very good to do. So now page 91, we're going to chant together. Namo, I go for refuge to Lama, Pema Sambhava, Chinese in the three jewels, so that all mothers and beings as well as the sky, I achieve enlightenment, give rise to bodhicitta. So next page. From the unfabricated empty nature of mind, the plate of unceasing clean the empty rigpa, I rise as a noble Zambala, clever holding a staff in the right hand and a jewel producing mongols in the left. He is decorated with precious ornaments. He is on cushion of lotus and the moon, and sees in possession of authority on Tarkus Dargon. He is surrounded by retinue, the four clans and the Chinese, the five family of the victorious longevity deities, and the Lama of Odiyana, Pema Sambhava, father and mother. They rise in the west of empty clarity rainbow light, appearing but without self-nature. At the heart of Zambala or Mo, visualize the mantra garland and the seed syllable. Lay ready is make offerings to the victorious and gathering their blessings. Purify the obscuration of sentient beings and increase the longevity and merit. Gathering all the accomplishment and dissolve into me. Blessing and accomplishment fall like a rain. Om Pema Roda Ayan Zambala Hridaya Om. Om Pema Roda Ayan Zambala Hridaya Om Pe. Om Pema Roda Ayan Zambala Hridaya Om Pe. Dragon. Haren Naza Zizom Jezen Razizobam. Yenda Wandang Waga Ziva Yangarezo. The example of the deity gather into and the dissolve into realm of Odiyana. The essence of mind, objectless, with original pretty are. But this virtue may all transcendent beings have effortless, spontaneously attainment in. May there be good fortune in the land of the world, the deity of Odiyana. So now we page 97. Om Sobhavai Jedai Sarva Dharma Sobhavai Jedai. A wise syllable episode of the state of emptiness. From the sheer infinite lake streams forth and make offerings to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. The lake then returns and dissolves back into the shore. The shore then transforms into white Achi Chichadoma. Stand and stumble the four Maras demons beneath her 2 feet. She is dressed on following brocade gown and adorned with various sorts of precious gems. Her right hand holds a silver mirror with which she looks into the 3 times of past, present, and future. While with the left she brandishes the wish-fulfilling jewel that bestows upon supplication everything needed and desire. In her heart upon the disk of a moon is the white syllable here, surrounded by syllable of the mantra. So now here is we're going to do the small offering, and I have here is the incense. So everyone can get this incense and light up, and you can put in here, and your wish prayers. So you can wish whatever you, especially you're in your mind. Okay, please come up. We're going to chant this mantra together and make the light, then put it into this one. Okay, here. No, it's, everyone can do that. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Heaven. So Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Sarvande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranzande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. This one take one.
Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande
Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Saja Soha Yarande Sarvande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Om Bezo. Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande Sarande Ranza Ranzande Mamande Ombe Soha Om Mama Sada Soha Yande de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so ya de sa wan de ran sa de mama de hong be so om mama sa ra so chant prayer ran sa de mama de hong be so so page 98 and we're going to chant the puja page 98 yin zang yin so para din che je do kum do ga ma ren je me je wa chen ko ve lo dai gen se o nga ma de jen ga de ran je pa mo de sha je sa nye che je zong de gu sa ye da re nye ba gen ja do yo ba do na ye je no re ne de ba bo la nge do gen so je sa ho na nge na za ge la so Rinpo che je da je je bien bo che je je da nge bo je yo do nge bo se sa se be je da je lo ne me yo je so sa wo da den se ge ga den de yin so ba de la mo ye be so yin je jen be bo nye chung do do la me ne jen kan de so je go che le ye de je me man so je ben son so ne ba je de gong de long je be se ga song gen se ma ten ba song se do ma de je la to da je go jo we de le so ya we den song de de wa mo je do jo be yen jo we dang se je a se jo dong ko dan je ba la so lo jo dong 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 gen dong so page 102 so we don't have much time and they're going to chant only Tibetan Ranye dorje nam je ma ge je sa we je zo don je de song go ren na shui tu ran yin yin de yo tu de sa mo bang ye le ran yang kan je se nam je ma da zhi ma gen jiang zhen lao yang hong wa hong yen qiu su zhe ngo wo san mi qi yi xie de zi ran xin qian na ma su zi ren den zhe ba ye dong song gang wa de jiu hong a hong hong a hong a hong nam ma sarva ta ta ga de yo me ge de sarva de ga de sarva de men ga na ga so nam ma sarva ta ta ga de yo me ge de sarva de ga de sarva de na men ga na ga so nam ma sarva ta ta ga de yo me ge de sarva de ga de sarva de men ga na ga so om ga ro mo ga sarva da ma abin de pe na tu de om a om be so we can come together chanting Shri Ra Ye Ye Ne Len Ye Zhi Ba Ye Ma Che Sa Zho San Wei Jing Gong De Jen Jen Xie Se Zho Wei Jen Zong Mi Ye Xie Le La Zhi Bei Na Ge Ma Ga Da Na La Ne Be Su Ma Ju Che Je Yen Le Je Me Ge Zhi Ba Ye Shen Je Den Se Chen Chen Ge Chen Fu Dam Je Ge Nen De Ye Se So Dang Ga Den Sang Yu Wo Ma Le Hong Ge Ba Me Le Ne Da Zhe Dong Ne Che Yen Je Mo A Xue Ma Nang Sa Ya Ge Do Ba De Zhe Ye Se So Ye Xie Ye Wei Ge Me Ge Zhi Ba Me Dan Ye Xie Dong Shi Wan Ge La Ran Ran Ren Den Jia Wei Den Song Zhen Xie Jie Wan Zhang Gu Dan Jie Ba Na Na Ye Dong Wei Ma Ro Nu Da Shou Zhe 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 Ben Ya Mo Len Zhe Len Zhu Bian Zang De Zhi Se Jiang Su Jie Wang Sa Men De Dang Shi Zang Ma Da Za Ho Ba Ho La La Ho Ye Ha Ya E Bang Ga We Ha Ga Ya Sa Ma Ya Za Yin So La Mo Ko Dan Je Ba Ge Ra Ra Den De Den La Je Ba Shu Neng Je Ye Zhong Chu Den Yang So Je Zhen Na Ye Song Ge Be Shan Zar Ye De Re Ma Me Jia Mo De De Su San Ye Sa Ga Ge San Ye Zhen Ye Jia Zhong Nam Sa Ba Se Re Mo Lam Je De Ze Da Ge Dong Ben Do De Ren La La San Ju Bun De Dong Se Ge Ran Sa Ra Ne Da Me Sang Sang Yen Dai Yen Ye Mo Se Re Men Jo Na So Da Sa Sa Ren Jen De Da Da Ga Re Zhen De Ga Ma De Zai De Re Ga Xiu Ba Da Le Da Ba La So Jie Ye Na De Ze De Den Dang Ye Da Se Ma O Go Sa Do Na So Jie Den Da Zhen Da De De San Yu Ni Sa Wa Ju Be Page 116. By the power of this virtue, may the practitioners of Dharma be free of obstacles, attaining the level of darkness, promoting awareness. May we dry up the ocean of cycling of existence. Gewan diyen de la den, jose de bo ge me jen.
Yanadage Satome Kwe Janso Kemajo.
So now here, I want to share short teaching. There's a public talk. We're going to talk public talk. This teaching is I want to share with you, followed by the one story together. I know people like the story. Do you? Do you like the story or no?
The story, yes. Yes.
Okay, so I want to follow by this teaching is a story together. So Buddha was in the Sharavasti. I have one collection of all the stories here. This book is whole is story collections. These all stories actually come from when Buddha was in the Sharavasti. So do you see the flyer? This year New Year flyer, do you see that or no? Yeah. So this picture is, I have a picture, and that picture is from Sharavasti. Oh, yeah. And the picture, the front there, you can see the, what they call the bricks, right?
The bricks, right, the foundation.
Yeah, foundations. So that place is Buddha spent 25 years. So his residential is in that place, area. So when he was at that place, so these mostly stories come from in that area, is Sharavasti. If you go to India, you should go to visit Sharavasti. Many Buddhist people don't know that place because it's a little bit far away, kind of more invisible. So usually people go to Buddhigaya, Varanasi, and some Lumbini, but Sharavasti, many people don't know. But actually, you look this whole the Kanjo text, so many these teachings, and these all the stories where it come from. It's Sharavasti. So Buddha spent like 25 years. Actually there's 30 years he spent in that area. So he did summer retreat 25 years, summer retreat in that place. So when he was there, he says Buddha was there. So he was there is one person he offered this land. So that's a long story. I don't go that story. Otherwise cannot finish. So the offer the person's name is the temple name is the person's name. So he was at this temple. Then that time is one female. Her name is Ningamo. It's very poor, extremely poor. She is extremely poor. Okay. So always her living is like bake the food and begin to bake the food or ask the money, So then the area, the king and other people always go to see Buddha and his monks, retinues. So they're offering, do things always lots, accumulation, merit. So then she think, no, I'm extremely poor due to my accumulation merit, due to my previous life karma. Because due to some, no virtuous, this previous life karma, that's the reason I'm so poor, I know. So also, not only poor, she was born lower caste. The lower caste is more harder, very hard too. Very hard life. So then she thought she don't have enough accumulation merit. So she also has strong regret. Then one day she made decision. So what she did? Today what I'm going to beg begging, ask money. What do you call that one?
Donation.
No donation. Just people go to give me money. It's like.
Begging.
Yeah.
Okay, begging. So today I'm going to begging. Whatever I get, I'm going to offering to Buddha. So she comes her mind. So one day she went to everywhere. So only just kind of get $1. Okay, all day. Then she went to buy the butter because she wanted to make the butter lamb. Yeah, she wanted to make the butter lamp. She get only $1. She went to the butter, the shop where they sell the butters. She went and they asked to sell her for butter. This owner butter, the shop says, oh, you have only $1. They cannot get butter $1. It's too small. So you can nothing get. So then he told her, why you going to do buy the butter? Then she told him just what her thought. That time then this owner of the shop, he comes strong compassion her, and he sold the butter for her and give more extra for her. Okay, so then this lady name is Nyingamo. Then she make the butter lamp and went into the Buddha's shrine hall, like this temple, right? She went into in the temple, then offering to the Buddha. So then she dedicated, she dedication. What she did, and I have this small tiny butter lamp. I'm going to offering to Buddha. So this merit benefit other beings, and also this merit future life are reborn to higher realms and get more wisdom and benefit many beings who are in the kind of darkness. She's like, her aspiration seems butter lamp. Butter lamp can see through everything, right? In the dark. Same thing, like she wanted to benefit others, same as the butter lamp. So that's what she did here, aspiration. So then this butter lamp also purify other beings' obscurations, and my obscuration, other beings' obscurations. So then she went back to her home. The night, all this, there has thousands of butter lamps, all is gone, finished. And the next morning is Mogarpu is like, Buddha's left side, his disciple usually another arhat. So maybe we put this one outside, there's lots smoke. Someone can open this door and this live in the porch. Okay, so then this Mogarpu, he come to in the temple, he see this all other butter lamp is gone, and this butter lamp is still burning. It looks like new, still new, just only opening up. He think about no one went into this place. Why happened this? So then he think, oh, no, it's already daytime, daytime. So no need a butter lamp. The better is like nighttime can light up again. So he wanted to blow away. He cannot blow away butter. You try to, like pushing like many things, use his ropes, things, many things, but he cannot kill the right butter lamp. So I don't have a choice. Buddha is able to there. Buddha said, you cannot kill this butter lamp. So kill, right? Is how to say this?
Extinguish.
Extinguish it. You cannot do extinguish for this. So the reason is the Buddha said, this butter lamp is very strong aspirations. So you cannot kill because he says the most this disciple is Hinayana monks. Hinayana. So Hinayana monks cannot this like butter lamps cannot distinguish here. Mm-hmm. The reason is because this butter lamp is like she has long aspirations, strong aspirations. Mm-hmm. Even this whole or this environment, like kind of disasters cannot kill this butter lamp, cannot extinguish it. Mm-hmm. So has very strong aspirations. So Buddha told him that. Then that time, that day, this the this extremely poor lady come in to see Buddha. So she prostration to Buddha. So Buddha told him, you have strong accumulation merit. Your future life, you are reborn to you become enlightenment. So you gain enlightenment. So that time your name is like, Mamiu is like light Buddha, light Buddha. So that kind you have become future life, so you're going to become Buddha. So then Buddha prophesies his future life, she's become Buddha. Then also told, she asked request to Buddha to become nun. So Buddha accepted, she's become nun. Then so that time, so in the disciple, his name is Buddha's disciple, is what his name? Ananda, right? Ananda. So most people knows that he was there. He asked Buddha what she did. Can you tell her karma? Share with us her karma. So this whole story is followed by karma, cause and effect. So not only just a beautiful story, and into the cause and effect. So Buddhist teaching all is followed by karma and the cause effect. So today is like our topic is like, what they call topic is change, happy, meaningful life or happy life.
Happy and meaningful life.
Yeah, something like that, right? Because if we wanted to become meaningful life, happy life, we have to follow the cause and effect. So then you are naturally happy life, naturally good life, right? Meaningful life. So then Buddha gives the information. So information means what her previous life. So Moga belonged to so then the king also another asked him why she's like right now is become meet you and she get a dharma and she's become and a nun and become she's like easy to into the dharma. Why she has karma, kind of a karma asked share for us. So King Gabo, he did prostrations, second letter for Buddha. Then Buddha told him, so it's previous many life before. There's one Buddha, his name is Sanje Wusong, is Buddha Wusong, and come to the world. So that during that time, this right now what I'm sharing, this the extremely poor, she offered the butter lamb. She was born the one family's mother, so their family is rich, very rich, and they invite the Sanje Wusong means like previous Buddha. They invited their home. So they invited with Buddha and his all these retinues together. Then that time, this right now we're sharing the name is like Bongamo. I think her name is Ningamo. Ningamo means Ningamo. That time she also the Chimda Chuma saying, okay, so this Ningamo was born the very rich family. They invite Buddha their home. Yeah? Do you get? Yes or no? Kind of. The previous life, previous Buddha, they invited their home. So she is the home's, like housewife or the wife, yeah, there. So she has rich and also pride. And then same time another very poor family, poor old means like poor family invite Buddha too. So poor poor old lady also invited Buddha too, and two invitations. This previous Buddha has two invitations, okay? One is like rich family, one is very poor, extremely poor. So then that Buddha is going to the first poor family's home. The other rich family, the wife is upset, and why is Buddha is go to the extremely poor family? This is bad. Kind of he said bad things for them. So that's the reason that she's had many lifetimes to become very poor families, reborn, poor. So then next day Buddha went into their home, so then she rejoiced and she happy and she offerings that lots of things. She did lots of accumulation merit. That's the reason, so now she meet Buddha again. Do you get or no? Yes or no? Length?
Sure, she meet Buddha again.
Yeah.
Because she had good merit.
Yeah. So see the two family invitation, right? So not Buddha Shakyamuni, the previous Buddha. Okay, so this one is she is the like richest families, the owner. So she did criticize poor ones. That's karma reborn to the poor again and again many lifetimes. But next day Buddha come to her house and she offerings like she rejoicing many things. Then because she follow again Dharma and she regret. So no, that's karma is no it can meet Buddha again, and also she can become future Buddha. Yeah. So then so does Buddha share these stories? Then that is many disciples understand cause and effect. So that time then everyone try to make butter lamps. Okay, so today we have butter lamps here, so you can aspiration, pray, and you can think about only I did this, like I want to benefit others. So you can do that mentally. And also we use this incense, right? Incense also same benefit for this butter lamp. So then there's the lots of stories. Then after Buddha shared these stories, and many other follow Buddha, and they're also offering many create butter lamps offering. And then one day King Gabo, his disciple, is very suppressing. King Gabo is like Ananda. He thinks, why is Buddha so powerful? He says something, everyone try to follow and doing these things. And very special this happening, or unbeliever things. So he thanked that, and then he also asked questions Buddha. Why happen this all the time like this? You say something. What you did accumulation previous life, because you saying something become everyone believe and follow. Yeah. So which kind of accumulation you have? Then Buddha shared his story. You want to hear this or no? It's kind of the following story, Actually, the first story is finished, but this is the followed by other story together. Yeah. So the reason is the Buddha says something and he sharing this story, so everyone follow that. So then his disciple again, why is the powerful? You say something, everyone follow. Then Buddha shared this story. When he was born, long time ago, in this world, has one king. His name is Kasuke. So he is the main king, and he has lots, like small kingdoms everywhere. So following him, he is the number one. Then he has many like kind of different kings. So kind of like in the we have a government, central government in many states, right? Same like this. He is the main king, but then also many kings under him, lots of kings. That time is the king has oldest wife has a son. So when he was born, his body is like golden color. So he also has a major and minor marks. The son has major and minor marks. So this son has on the crown has its ornaments. It's jewel ornaments, precious one. Then someone who's people like check the sun is like kind of a astrology, right? Astrology comes to check that sun. He said this is a very special person. So if he's saying the same is like Buddha Shakyamuni, if he's become regal in the kingdom, he's become very powerful king. Also, if he's become spiritual, he's a very special teacher. So if he followed by the spiritual, he's become enlightenment. So that's the astrology person shared these things for the king's son. Then when this son was born, when he was born, he can talk. He told his father, "Please, can you invite Buddha to our home? Also, we have to invite all his retinues. I want offering and meet them." So this father told him not easy because it's so many preparations, but then he says it's strong request. So finally they invite Buddha and they meet, and this son has become Buddha's follower. So they're offering, actually they invited 3 months. All the lunches like sponsored by 3 months lunches for monks and Buddha. That time in the one Buddha's disciple, so he's the monk. So that monk, he taking care all the time these butter lamps every day. The monk, he don't have anything, but he go to in the cities, towns, ask donations. Then he bring that, create all the butter lamps. So he did a very hardship every day. Every day going to go to the city and the town and ask donations. Then he created this accumulation, make the butter lamps. Then so one day one king's daughter, her name is girl Tupa, her name is Tupa. So she see these monks every day doing these things, very hard working. So she sent the people, ask him to come to meet her. So the monk meet her, and then she asked, "What are you doing these things all the time? You work so hard." So then monk give information like this accumulation merit. If we do this offering lamps, and do this accumulation merit is benefit. So that time, then this girl, she promised she's going to do 3 months sponsored to do butter lamps. You don't have to go to ask people others. So she did 3 months sponsor. So then, actually, not sorry about that. It's the monk. She asked the monk, "Why are you doing these things?" This monk told him, "I promised the 3 months I'm going to do this, butter lamps and offering lunch Buddha and his retinues. So I already promised 3 months I'm taking care of these things." So then this girl, king's daughter, very happy. Starting today, you don't have to go to city. Everything I do for sponsored. Yeah. Then the monk also accepted. Then every day this, the king's daughter sent this all material things to the temple and create is butter lamps and offering things and offering to Buddha. Then this, so this monk did all the time this, put effort and offering these butter lamps. So Buddha also prophesied him, you are become enlightened, future life. It's your Buddha's name is like Manmenze is actually butter, lamb Buddha, lamb kind of lamb Buddha. So like that kind of he's become enlightened, going to enlightened. At that time, so you have a major and a minor minds. So then, so that time, then also this, the girl, the king's daughter heard that the monk is become going to enlightenment future. The Buddha already prophesied him, but then she think, why I don't get prophesied, because I did offering this sponsored by behind. Sanjay is he just only put like asked to do these things. Actually she think I did these offerings. So he is going to enlightenment, I also must be enlightenment. So she wanted to see Buddha. So she went to see the Buddha. So you also can become Buddha, future lifetime. Your become Buddha is your name is Shakyamuni Buddha. See, Shakyamuni Buddha is Buddha Shakyamuni. This is talking about like long time previous lifetimes Buddhas. Okay, so see this monk who offering these butter lamps, so who asked to like who put effort, he is like previous Buddha, and who sponsored this butter lamps, the king's daughter is actually Buddha say his previous life. Yeah, makes sense or no? So no, the reason is because the king will ask him, how you did some accumulation merit previous lifetime, because you say something, everything is happening. Everyone followed that, right? So then Buddha, of course, he have to share his previous life karma. So he shared previous life karma be with other Buddhas. Okay? So that's the reason is see this Buddha is Shakyamuni. Also he create accumulation starting from this offering butter lamps and they did accumulation merit. So then that's the reason he's become Buddha one in Buddha Shakyamuni. Okay, so this is the story. So then the story goes a long way, so we finish there, okay? That's enough, I think. So people like stories. So this story is a little bit different, if people who don't know the karma cause and the effect, then you read these stories like really different. Like karma cause and the effect is not followed by one lifetime. Karma cause and the effects follows many lifetimes. So we have to know that. Then meaningful life, good life is first we have already precious human body. Then secondly, we have to follow the cause and the effect. It's called meaningful life. Yeah? Okay, so thank you everyone. So next is I'm going to do all this New Year blessings for you. So we have a lot of special things here. So first I have here, I think most people already received last night this one. If you received last night, you don't have to take this. This is a Buddha's image in the Bodhi Gaya. It's a special image in the Buddha's Bodhi Gaya in the temple. It's actually the first statue in the world. Yeah, it's a very powerful statue. And the Buddha himself already blessing. And then it's behind, it's another side is the temple in the Bodhi Gaya, stupa. So this together is necklace, beautiful. It's a protection together. And then we have also here is lucky Zambala money, keep your heart. And I think you can keep in your wallet or your home. Is bring your good fortune. So then what we have? Left side, what do we have? Okay, so this another thing. This orange is it's very special teaching followed by orange. But we don't have time to share today, okay? Orange is special, like you can say, interdependent. So when Buddha is enlightenment, he first shared teaching is use the orange. So that's why you get orange today. And this is the colorful is 5 Buddhas, representing 5 Buddhas, 5 elements. It's bring energy your home. So usually we chant the fortune, Buddha's Zambala prayer. Use this one in the banner and bring the fortune to our home. It's because this is a representative 5 elements. Okay? So you get this one too. Please come up, everyone. Yes. Oh, this one. Oh, so another one here. Lots of things. Okay. So this is the seeing liberation, and you can put in your car or in your home. It's when you see this also purify karma, seeing liberation. Can you have this one to giving? Yeah, length. Oh, chocolate is only for. Oh, then we also have a special chocolate, golden chocolate. This is a gold, right?
Yeah.
Not chocolate.
Chocolate.
You have a gold. This gold is only kids. Kids need this gold. No, you don't need. Okay, so now this is a gift to. Oh, Fran, can you give me this one?
Oh.
That one, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now everyone come up, please. Thank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do this way, Fran. Can you give this orange? They give me here.
Oh.
Yeah. Do that way, it's better.
Whatever.
Orange. This one you get, right? Last night or no?
I wasn't.
Okay. Do you get last night or no? Okay, so then you get.
Oh my God, a lot of blessings. Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Can I have one more, please?
One more this. Oh, no, it's only who come here is temple. Yeah, so take yourself, okay? This is offering only who is here in the temple.
Can we play the manana in that? You can
It's okay, I can chant Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani bemeho, omane bemeho, haven't you? You have this one, right? Okay. Oh, you don't have it. I thought last night you were here. Oh. Bemeho, omane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Happy New Year. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho. Mane bemeho.
How was your last day?
Mane bemeho. 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 Mane bemeho.
Oh, my father.
Mane bemeho. 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 This one. Thank you. You welcome. Okay. You have last night here, right? Oh, you are here? Oh, you get last night?
Since my father, he wasn't able to make it today.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This is the hello.
From my car. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now you want to take picture? Or?
Quick picture?
Sure.
Oh, let's go. Can you come up and have a quick picture for the new year? Okay, Khenpo, you stay there, okay?
Yes.
Can you all come up, stand around here, stand here, and have a quick picture?
And Vin.
Yeah.
And Vin, Khenpo's waiting for you.
Sit everywhere.
Yeah.
Mommy is sit in the front. This.
Mommy, here. Yeah. Mommy giỏi quá. Yeah.
Happy New Year. Use this one.
Mommy đều đẹp.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you. This is for you. This one for you, Shelly.
What I got for you?
Touch the leg.
Không Buddha, báo cho Buddha. One more. Trên hai lại. Dùng dây chỉ sắp hàng thì được vậy. Chỉ biết chỉ gỡ. Stand up.
프로그램 나 이거 말이야.
Hai rồi.
난 나니까 좋네.
Hallelujah. 아, 얘를 붙이디 슈초 붙이 쉬어야 돼.
자포래.
라고다.
전
아자 될 쉬게 지게.
야야 그런 나무지랑.
나도 순도 지표고 상상.
그래요.
May I have one for my grand niece?
오케이.
Thank you.
야, 저랑 가면 가방은 내가 지금 하면 되세요.
No, no, so. 이제 쉐바. 쉐바 넘버. 뭐 쉐바 지금 쉬는 지게. 쉐바 넘버는 혼자 지금 कुछ क्या नाम है शेबा नाम पे चला उमनी पता उमनी
937
137 9 only also
937 581
51
no
और ये कौन रे तब रे कौन दा है
야, 그거 가봤다 줘. 이거 뭐가 가고 거기 메시지 줘. 야. Who send the fly is always good pictures.